Hi, Kevin. I'm Peyton. I am Dr. Livingston's student assistant. I'm so excited that you could meet with me this morning. Well, morning-ish. So go ahead and get started. Could you introduce yourself for me?
Of course. So, hello, my name is Kevin George. I am a third year bioresource and ag engineering major from Folsom, California.
Awesome, awesome. How you doing this morning?
I'm doing good. I got a good amount of sleep, so I'm feeling pretty rested. Haven't had coffee yet, but I don't think I need it today. Um, have my work cut out for me. I have a final this week, so just trying to get ahead of the game and just, clear all my to-do list
Ooh,
items.
yeah. Do you have a lot of finals?
I mean, I have finals, but they're kind of spread out. Like I have one final a little earlier than the rest of them, so it's
Yeah,
kind of spread out. So it's good.
that will be nice.
Yeah.
So how has online school been going for you?
It's going a lot better than I expected. I expected it to be a bit slower, but it's definitely keeping me on my toes. It requires me to be a little bit more disciplined than I'm used to being. A lot more self responsibility. So it's different than what I've been used to before, but in some ways it's been good because it's made me stay on top of things a bit more.
Definitely. Have you taken an online class before, or was this like your first introduction?
Yeah, I've taken like online summer classes and classes at Cuesta. So the whole idea of using Canvas and submitting assignments, like, been there, done that. I've never had my entire quarter be online before, so that's new. But it took a little while to get used to. But other than that, I'm doing pretty good.
So, like compared to your Cuesta classes and stuff, is it pretty similar or are they different? Like how would you compare them?
Um, the break classes are definitely I still like my break classes a lot. So having my break classes online, it was different because usually I'm used to being in class with other uh, with my friends from the Bray department and stuff like that. So it's kind of sad that I can't be in person and kind of talk with everybody and kind of bounce ideas off people. But it's been good. My Questa classes are kind of the same still. And I, like you said, I'm more of an in-person learner. So this whole idea of watching lectures and just kind of going along with that was kind of difficult at first. But the benefit of that is if you feel like you didn't understand something, you can always go back and watch it again. So it has its perks, but it's a little different.
Yeah, especially when everyone keeps their cameras off. I was like, what the heck?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
what have you been up to while sequestered at home?
Well, first things first, I've been spending a lot more time with my family. I have two younger brothers, so my younger brother's in high school, so we're kind of still on the same level as far as online school and getting things done. My youngest brother, who I think just walked in and left, he's 4, so he has no school and no responsibility. So he's just walking around, wondering why we can't play with him because we have assignments due. But it's been fun kind of got to get in touch with my more playful side, I guess, at home. What else? Yeah, besides studying, it's also really important to like take care of yourself. So I'm trying to like sleep a lot or like sleep enough and pay more attention to what I'm eating. Trying to like stretch and work out as much as I can. Kind of trying to balance everything out just so I don't get burnt out from doing nothing.
Yeah,
So
has it
Oh,
been
and also like podcasts and books. Definitely been doing that because, um, well, I mean, now I have time, and there are just so many of them. If you're paying for Spotify, you might as well listen to a podcast or two, right?
yeah. Has it been fun like being home with your little brother? Because obviously like when you're at school, you're not hanging around them.
Yeah, it's been fun. So yeah, I didn't realize how much I enjoyed it. It's been good. Yeah, I didn't realize I could play a lot. I've definitely watched a lot more children's cartoons than I thought I would at being 20 years old. I can like I don't know. I don't know if you know what Paw Patrol is. It's a
Oh
kid
yeah,
show
I've
with
done my fair share of babysitting.
yeah. So yeah, I've been kind of big on Paw Patrol and PJ Masks. A lot of kids TV shows. So I think I'd be an expert by the time I get back to Cal Poly if anybody's interested.
You're gonna miss them when you get back.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, yeah, we'll see about that. I don't know.
So what are you involved in normally when we're not in pandemic times within the Bray department?
So in the Bray department, I try to be as involved as I can in AES, so Ag Engineering Society. So trying to come to all the meetings, and if we have other events that AES hosts, especially like if we give tours to incoming students, or I know SWE does an event called Build an Engineer Day where middle school kids and elementary school kids come and we show them what it's like to be an engineer. So volunteer activities like that. In addition to that, there's also another club called Grow Crew, which, if you've met me, I've probably told you once or twice about the club. But we work with indoor farming and other kinds of sustainable farming techniques. So if you've been inside Lab 4, you've probably seen the vertical farming aeroponic systems. And so we kind of do that. We kind of grow different kinds of crops in there. So I think recently we've grown basil, we've grown arugula, different kinds of lettuce. And we kind of just see like, oh, what's the best way to grow it? Can we do anything better? And if we mess up, how can we fix it? So it's a good learning experience. So I spend a lot of time with that club. And yeah, what else do I do?
Do you know, is someone taking care of the systems or are they empty right now?
Oh, I hope so. I hope someone's taking care of them. I think that Dr. Kuwahara is currently taking care of the system. I think Dr. Schwartz as well. Before we left, we made sure we harvested everything that we planted. So if anybody planted anything else, I hope they're taking care of it because I'm definitely not there.
Awesome, awesome. Are you involved in anything outside of the Bray department at Cal Poly?
Well, not really any clubs, but I have been a WOW leader, so definitely like I'm pretty big on campus events and just kind of making kind of being in the loop about what's going on. Yeah, becoming a WOW leader was one thing, and yeah, just in general, I love SLO. Like the town of SLO is just amazing. So trying to just be out and about as much as I can. I'm very, very much not a stationary person. I like to move. So yeah. So you can definitely find me around different like parts of SLO and like different beaches, different coffee shops. Love coffee. Coffee is great.
Yeah, SLO definitely brings it home with all their fun like coffee shops and things like that.
Yeah.
So on that note, what are you looking forward to most coming back in the fall?
Well, to summarize it, I'm looking forward to everything because, I love being in the Bray department and I love just being at Cal Poly. But if I were to say like my top 3 things that I look forward to, the first thing would be senior project because, it's kind of what we've been building up towards. So I'm very excited to see which project I get put on and how that goes. I'm excited to see all my friends and my roommates and come back and just live in SLO in general. Definitely love the beaches and going outdoors. And yeah, let's see, the third thing. I think that kind of covers it. I think those 2 things are what I miss the most. So I definitely am just looking forward to being back in SLO. That's it.
Yeah, definitely. SLO is an amazing place and I'm really missing it right now.
Yeah. Hopefully things get better and, we'll be back sooner than we hope.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
so now I have kind of a fun question for you, and this is for my own benefit as well. Have you been binging any TV shows like on Netflix or Hulu or something that you would recommend?
Yes. I do watch TV shows and I do watch quite a lot. Me personally, I love shows that have really long episodes and usually are very like convoluted in terms of plot. Like I love things that are, they seem random in the beginning and then they just tie together at the end. And I think one show that does that really, really well is called Westworld. It's on HBO and it's a kind of a sci-fi futuristic TV show about like, robots and humans and kind of blurs the lines about, what is consciousness, where does it start, and has 3 seasons, I believe, so far. And I've watched 2 seasons, and it hooks you. It's really good. So I would highly recommend watching that. If sci-fi is not really your thing, and maybe you like comedy, then there's a show that I found recently called Fleabag. I don't know if you've heard of Fleabag. It's a British. Uh, it's the technical term is a British tragic comedy because it's kind of a little sad, but it also is really funny. And yeah, I highly recommend it. It's really good.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. That's really good for me. I'm definitely gonna look into those.
Of
Seeing that
course.
I've pretty much gone through everything else on Netflix, and I'm sure a lot
Oh
of
man, yeah, I've been there.
the
Ooh, that is a sad place to be.
yeah. So it has been great getting to know you a little bit more, Kevin. I'm really excited to see you back in Cal Poly in the fall, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have anything you like to say to the rest of the Bray department?
Yeah, just hang in there, guys. We'll be back before we know it, and we're gonna have a great time. So just, I'm looking forward to seeing everybody.
Awesome, Kevin. Thanks for talking to me this morning. You have a
Of course,
great
Peyton.
rest of your day.
You too. Bye bye.